Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Competitive Botany. In this video, you are going to see important MCQs from the subject plant physiology. So the topic is transport in plants. So in the previous video also I have prepared 20 questions with explanation. So in this video also you are going to see another 20 questions with explanation. So these are very much useful for JL Botany, DL Botany and also assistant professor notification. So let's see the questions one by one. So I will explain each and every question. Let's see the first question. During the absorption of water by roots, water potential of cell sap is lower than that of. Options are pure water but higher than that of soil solution but higher than that of pure water and soil solution, neither pure water nor soil solution. So let's see the explanation for this question. Soil solution should have higher water potential. So this is the soil solution, soil water. So that is having higher water potential. As you know that the soil solution containing generally less concentrated solution. That's why that is having higher water pollution. Less dissolved solutes or lower dissolved solutes are present in the soil solution. That's why it is having higher water potential. As well as the cell sap, the root hair cell sap is having a lower water potential. You know that the phenomenon of osmosis. So the movement of water from the higher water potential to the lower water potential, or from the lower concentrated solution to the higher concentrated solution, the movement of water molecules is called as osmosis. Then only plants take up water from the soil solution depending upon the phenomenon osmosis. Okay, so the correct answer is pure water and soil solution is the correct answer. Let's see the next question. Osmotically active substance is that which can osmotic entry of water into it, allow the osmotic entry of some solutes into it, allow the osmotic entry of solutes as well as solvents into it. All are correct. So the correct answer is first one. It allows the osmotic entry of water into it. Let's see the next question. Bacteria cannot survive in highly salted pickle because options are no respiration occur in the pickle, salt inhibits the growth of bacteria, they get plasmolized and died, nutrients in the pickle cannot support life. So just imagine, so if you have a bowl of pickle, generally, so wherever you observe, bacterial spores are definitely present. They are present in air, they are present in soil, they are present in anywhere you can see the bacterial spores or viral spores. Okay, so they generally fall on pickle. So then why? Because what happened? Then what happened? Generally we used to add more amount of salt to the pickle. Okay, so we used to add more amount of salt to the pickle. Then what happens? So bacterial cell is having lower concentration when compared to the salt solution. So then what happens? So the movement of water molecules from the lower concentration to the higher concentration occurs. Then what happens? Simply the water, whatever present inside the bacterial cell, will simply diffuses into the pickle. Then what happens? Bacteria definitely will get plasmolized and died. Okay, so then the diffusion of solvent molecules occurs from the bacterial cell into the pickle then bacterial cell get plasmolized and died. ఏం జరుగుతుంది, బ్యాక్టీరియా సెల్లోంచి వాటర్ అంతా లూజ్ అయిపోవటం వల్ల బ్యాక్టీరియా అనేది ప్లాస్మోలైజింగ్ అయ్యి చనిపోతుంది. ఓకే, సో లెట్స్ సీ ద నెక్స్ట్ క్వశ్చన్. In osmosis, water moves across the selectively permeable membrane in response to. Options are pH of the solution, solute concentration, temperature of the solution, pressure inside the cell. So before going that, water moves across the membrane from the low solute concentration to the high solute concentration. So it is depending upon the solute concentration or సాల్వెంట్ కాన్సన్ట్రేషన్ ప్రకారం కూడా చెప్పచ్చు. ఓకేనా, సో ఇక్కడ సొల్యూట్ కాన్సన్ట్రేషన్ మాత్రమే అడిగాడు కాబట్టి సొల్యూట్ కాన్సన్ట్రేషన్ని డిపెండ్ చేసుకొని సెలెక్టివ్లీ పర్మియబుల్ మెంబ్రెయిన్ ద్వారా ఆస్మాసిస్ అనేది వాటర్ మూమెంట్ అనేది జరుగుతుంది. So let's see the next question. Which of the following is true about osmosis? It is a slow process compared to diffusion. It requires energy input. It occurs only in animal cells. It is affected by the size of solute particles. Yes, the correct answer is it is affected by the size of solute particles. Let's see the next question. When two solutions have the same osmotic concentration, they are said to be. Yes, if you take two solutions, so solution A and solution B, they said to be isotonic solutions. Why? Because if solution A containing 5% solute concentration, if solution B containing 5% solute concentration, both are called as isotonic solutions. Okay, so they are having same osmotic concentration. So the correct answer is isotonic is the correct answer. Let's see the next one. The volume of a cell decreases if placed in a solution. This solution is. So the question is, the volume of cell decreases if it is placed in a solution. That solution is called as. Options are normal, isotonic, hypotonic, hypertonic. So for according to the options, you have to know 3 categories of solutions. So what is isotonic solution, what is meant by hypertonic solution, what is meant by hypotonic solution? So I will explain you one by one. Okay, so let's see the explanation. These are the plant cells. They kept in 3 types of solutions, such as first one is hypertonic solution, second one is hypotonic solution, and third category is isotonic second one, third is hypotonic solution. So if the cell is placed in isotonic solution, so the middle one is the isotonic solution. The plant cell is kept in isotonic solution. So you have to know what is isotonic. Isotonic means, so the plant cell and the solution have the same concentration, then what will happens? Both are called as isotonic to each other. So then what will happens? No exchange occurs between the plant cell and the solution. No exchange of occurs. So because both are having same solute concentration, same solute and solvent concentration too. Okay, so the cell remain intact. Okay, cell remain normal. Okay, సో ప్లాంట్ సెల్లో ఉన్న సెల్ సాప్ కాన్సన్ట్రేషను మనం తీసుకున్న సొల్యూషన్ కాన్సన్ట్రేషన్ ఒకలాగే ఉంటే ప్లాంట్లో నుంచి కానీ బయటకు వాటర్ వెళ్ళదు, బయట నుంచి కానీ ప్లాంట్లోకి వాటర్ రావాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు, ఎందుకంటే రెండు కూడా ఈక్వల్ కాబట్టి. సో దెన్ వాట్ హ్యాపన్స్? ద సెల్స్ ఆర్ రిమైన్ ఇంటాక్ట్. సో లెట్స్ సీ ద నెక్స్ట్ కేటగిరీ. If a solution whose concentration is more than that of cell sap, that solution is called as a hypertonic solution. So let's see the first one. So plant cell ni ఎక్కువ కాన్సన్ట్రేషన్ ఉన్న అంటే సెల్ శాప్ కన్నా ఎక్కువ కాన్సన్ట్రేషన్ ఉన్న సొల్యూషన్లో పెడితే దెన్ వాట్ హ్యాపెన్స్ ఇఫ్ ప్లాంట్ సెల్ ఈజ్ ప్లేస్డ్ ఇన్ హైపర్టోనిక్ హైలీ కాన్సన్ట్రేటెడ్ సొల్యూషన్ దెన్ వాటర్ మూవ్స్ ఫ్రమ్ ద cell to the solution. So the water moves out, okay, from the cell to the outside solution. Then cell get plasmolysed. See the image, you can see the plasmolysis. Okay, what is plasmolysis? So I will explain you later what is plasmolysis. So the actually cell sap is stored in the vacuole. So in the first diagram, the vacuole will get that means the water loses from the cell. So then what happens? Plasma membrane shrinks inwards. Okay, లోపల వైపుకి ముడతలు పడిపోతుంది అన్నమాట ప్లాస్మా మెంబ్రేన్ అనేది. దీన్ని మనం ఏమంటాము అంటే ప్లాస్మోలైసిస్ అంటాము. దెన్ ద సెల్ బికమ్ ఫ్లాసిడ్ అంటే ముడుచుకుపోయినట్టు తయారవుతుంది. సో లెట్స్ సీ ద థర్డ్ కేటగిరీ. A solution whose concentration is less than that of cell sap, that solution is called as hypotonic solution. You can see the third diagram. So then water diffuses from the solution to the cell until it attains equilibrium. So then what happens? The water enters into the cell from the solution. Okay, so then what will happens? Now the cell become turgid by absorbing more amount of water until the equilibrium it will occur. So let's see our actual question. So the volume of a cell decreases if it is placed in a solution. This solution is, so the answer is D, hypertonic solution. The cell decreases, the volume of cell decreases when it is placed in hypertonic solution. Okay, so let's see the next question. If a cell increases in volume when kept in a solution, the solution must be, options are isotonic, acidic, hypotonic, hypertonic. So when the cell increases in its volume, the cell become turgid. When it happens? When the cell is placed in hypotonic solution. Okay, so the correct answer is hypotonic solution is the correct one. Let's see the next question. What is the term used to describe a solution with a higher concentration of solute compared to another solution? So options are hypertonic, isotonic, hypotonic, osmotic. Okay, higher concentrated solution is called as hyper, means high. Okay, so the correct answer is hypertonic solution is the correct answer. Okay, then what happens? If a cell is placed in hypertonic solution, highly concentrated solution, so it loses water and the cell become flaccid. So let's see the next question. A cell increases in volume when it is placed in. So the answer is, you know the answer, same question was repeated. Answer is hypotonic. When the cell is placed in lower concentrated solution, so then what happens? Water diffuses into the cell become turgid. Let's see the next question. Endosmosis occurs when the plant cell is placed in. Options are isotonic solution, strong solution, hypotonic solution, hypertonic solution. Now you have to learn what is endosmosis, what is exosmosis. When A cell is placed in hypotonic solution. Hypo means lower concentrated solution. What happens? As I told you before, water enters into the cell from the outer solution. This is called endosmosis. End means inside, into inside. Okay, so endosmosis into the cell, that means endosmosis. When it is placed in the lower concentrated solution is nothing but hypertonic solution. When what happens? So endosmosis occurs. If a cell is placed in hypertonic solution, hypertonic means what? High concentrated solution. So then what happens? Water diffuses out of the cell. Okay, water diffuses out of the cell into outside. That's why this is called exosmosis. This is called exosmosis. So let's see the answer for this question. Hypotonic solution is the correct answer. Let's see the next question. The hypotonic solution is that which has same concentration as that of cell sap, but its pH value is above the 7, has less concentration than that of cell sap, has more concentration than that of cell sap. So the correct answer is hypo means lower concentration, has less concentration than that of cell sap. Let's see the next question. Cell becomes turgid because of. Options are exosmosis, plasmolysis, endosmosis, diffusion. So the correct answer is endosmosis is the correct answer. Yes. So when it is placed in a hypotonic solution, endosmosis occurs. That means movement of water into the cell. That means endosmosis. Endo means inside. Okay. So then the cell becomes turgid. Okay, ఉబ్బుతుంది. స్వేత స్థితి అంటారు యాక్చువల్గా దీన్ని. Okay, so let's see the next question. In a hypotonic solution, a cell will. Options are swell or expand, shrink, stay same size, undergo no change. When it is placed in hypotonic solution, then what happens? It swells or expand, become turgid. That is the answer. Let's see the next question. The outer solution having equal concentration as that of the cell sap is called as I told you. So the options are isotonic solution, neutral solution, hypotonic solution, hypertonic solution. So if the two are having same concentration, they are said to be isotonic. Okay, then what happens? The cells become intact. The cells remain intact. That is the answer. Let's see the next question. The membrane which allows the movement of only water molecules to pass through it and not the solute particles. Yes. Options are permeable membrane, semi-permeable membrane. Impermeable membrane, not permeable membrane. So if the membrane that allows only solute particles through it, then that is referred to as semi-permeable membrane. Okay, so let's see the next question. The membrane which allows passage of solvent as well as some selective solutes and prevent others, that is called as. So if the membrane allows solvent as well as some selected solutes, options are permeable membrane, semi-permeable membrane, selectively permeable membrane, impermeable membrane. That is called selectively permeable membrane. Plasma membrane is a semi-permeable as well as selectively permeable. Let's see the next question. In a plant cell, when placed in hypertonic solution, the cell will experience. So, options are cytolysis, no change, plasmolysis, turgor pressure. when a cell is placed in higher concentration solution, that means hypertonic solution, then water comes out of the cell, then resulting in the shrinking of protoplast away from the cell wall, that is called plasmolysis. So the correct answer is plasmolysis. So you can observe the plasmolysis, plasmolysed cell. Okay. So here the plasma membrane get detached from the cell wall. It undergoes a shrinking of protoplast. Okay. So let's see the next question. The shrinkage of protoplast of a cell from its cell wall under the influence of a hypertonic solution is known as. Options are plasmolysis, deplasmolysis, endosmosis, exosmosis. As I told you before, when it is placed in when the shrinking of protoplast occurs when it is placed in the hypertonic solution, so that is an example of exosmosis. Okay, so here you can observe the exosmosis. When it is placed in the highly concentrated solution, the shrinking of protoplast occurs, that means water moves out of the cell. Okay, that is called plasmolysis. During osmosis, there is a flow of solvent molecules, solute molecules, both solute and solvent molecules, electrons. So the correct answer is solvent molecules. Movement of water molecules from the lower concentration to the from the higher concentration to the lower concentration is called as osmosis. Okay. సో నెక్స్ట్ వీడియోలో ఇంకా కొన్ని క్వశ్చన్స్ తోటి మీ ముందుకు వస్తాను. వీడియో నచ్చినట్లయితే లైక్ చేయండి, షేర్ చేయండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ.